What's up, guys? It's your girl Elle with Hell Reactions, and Funky DINEVA has crashed out. Now, his first crash out went to Michelle Brown. This seems to have started because Michelle had a conversation on her channel about Quad and her man. Basically, it was really about Quad's man, and there was some insinuation, some assumptions, some assuming that he may be running some sort of illegal car hustle in Atlanta. And somehow Quentin, aka Funky DINEVA, says the only reason she's attacking Quad and Quad's situation is because Quad is attached to him. Now let's get into everything Funky had to say about that. Take a listen.
The reason why I don't get bothered by the stuff that Michelle Brown does, she doesn't like me. That's what you're supposed to do. That girl don't like me. I'll take it a step further. That girl hates me. So you can't get mad at somebody who dislike you or hate you for doing the things that people who dislike people do. That's what she does. But what is sad about it, and where I will always win over Michelle Brown, and why Michelle Brown is always going to be mad, is because everything Michelle Brown has tried to do against me for over a decade has not amounted to a pile of shit.
All right, so now that Funky has established that, he starts to get a little nasty, and he starts to throw people under the bus like Oliver Twist and Nene Leakes, and he just starts, throwing in names about people who say some horrible things about old Michelle. All right, so this is going to get a little bit wild. Let me tell you that now. It's very, very personal and nasty. Let's get into it. Brace yourselves.
She ain't stopped nothing. Michelle, you big, fat, funky, frowsy bitch, and I'm going to do you one better. While we on the line, Oliver saw your ass at the Nene Leakes show, and he came back and reported that you still just as musty, still just as stank, and still just as funky as you was 10 years ago when me and you stopped talking, when me and you used to go to dinner, and you smelled bad. Why you sitting up on your YouTube always talking about me, you fat, funky, fish-smelling, frowsy, fat bitch? You need to take your ass to the nearest Epsom salt factory, sign up for a customer appreciation tour, and you need to be somewhere talking about that. And you need to soak your big, fat, funky, frowsy, fish-smelling ass in a tub of apple cider vinegar. Michelle, undeniably, you sit on social media and make up stuff about me. You do. You stay talking about stuff that ain't got no relevance. Michelle, every single person, including Nene Leakes, talks about the way you smell. And it bothered me that a decade later, people are still talking about the way you smell. You have had to be stank for so long that you are nose blind to it. And here's the gag. Talking about her ain't even worship. The bitch scary as fuck. The bitch scary as fuck. I'm back in the city. The bitch ain't gonna come outside. She ain't gonna come outside. She gonna sit back. She gonna go everywhere she know I'm not at. Because that's the type of scary bitch she is. And she gonna sit up and be stank somewhere. Like, a decade. The next time she do a video and she get to talking about me, all I want y'all to put in the chat is hashtag a decade with baking soda before you leave. You still got the audacity to talk shit about people, and you smell like a canal in the middle of Minnesota. And I'm throwing Oliver all under the bus, and Oliver do forgive me, but Oliver came back and said last week when he saw you at the Nene Leakes show thing, when you went over there and tried to talk to him, you was stank then, and 3 people came back and said you was stank at YouTube Black. Gave me every STD on the man. I'm nasty. I'm on drugs. I'm on crack and all this. And let me tell you something. Baby, I might have smoked all the crack from here to Timbuktu, but a bitch ain't never said I was stank. That's one thing about it, and 2 things for sure. My name might be Funky DINEVA. You lied. You know good and goddamn well that was dog food. That was busted at the front door of your condo, but you wanted to make it seem like I had doo-doo. Like I'm sitting there living in a house with doo-doo at the front door. A house that you came to every day and picked me up, but catch this tea, bitch. In the midst of me living in that house with that doo-doo, bitch, I ain't never smelled as bad as you. So here's the thing. Until Michelle Brown is able to walk these streets and get 3 consecutive random reports that she smelled fresh, you sitting up with some stale ass box braids, fat as a goddamn U-Haul truck, cracking stale ass jokes, junkie DINEVA, and whatever else you be saying. Here's the funny thing. After a decade, that girl don't know nobody I know. That girl don't know nothing about my life. I don't even know what she's finding room to even still talk about at this point. That girl don't know nothing about my life. That girl, at best, she knows somebody that's like, oh, I saw Funky DINEVA at Red Lobster. But until we get 3 random reports that consecutively that you smell fresh, I'll never feel any ways tired about you. You old, you fat, you stink, you're not smart, you're non-degreed, you're washed up, your self-esteem is in the dump. You don't have a man, you don't have a baby, two things that you wanted, but your pussy was too corroded to get. Nobody in Atlanta sees it for you. You think you doing something because you be with Nene Leakes, and Nene, what's she doing these days? You have no access to any celebrity circles. You have no access to any networks. We have not seen you on any TV shows, any specials. You don't host anything. You don't get any bookings. You don't shop better than me. You don't eat better than me. You don't live better than me. You don't ride better than me. You don't vacation better than me. You don't have better friends than me. You don't smell better than me. You're not smarter than me. You're not more articulate than me. You don't have more weight in this space than me. So what you saying, bitch? What you saying? And moreover, when is it gonna be done?
Sir, no time soon. Not after this. No time soon will it be done. In the words of Funky, you can't spray somebody and tell them how to react, or however he said, child. You know, you can't do somebody wrong and tell them how to respond. And I'm really a little bit baffled by what brought all of this on. Yes, the quiet situation, but was it really that serious? Y'all let me know down in the comments below. This was real. This was nasty, okay? And he was throwing people under the bus, and I don't know if any of it was I don't know if it was true or not, you know what I mean? I guess we need to mosey on over to Oliver Twist and Nene's channel to see what they have to say about the things. But no, I don't watch Michelle all the time. I see her sometimes, and what I will tell you is that she's not about to let this go. She's not. I highly doubt it. It ain't gonna end no time soon. Go ahead and add 10 more years to that track, okay? Because of this rant right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.